Please be seated. A little addition to the order.
Fred, I wrote you a little song. It's called Mr. B and Me. For those of you who don't know, that's not my pet name for Brett. That's what he goes by when he teaches 5th grade, Mr. B. And I called him Mr. B for the first year because I didn't know how to pronounce Booznitz. And it's funny that now that's my last name. And this song kind of tells a story of my perspective on our timeline, and it kind of interweaves in there what God was doing all along, and we didn't even know till now. So, oh, and Becca is going to play the guitar, my sister, and then another sister on piano, Laura. So, all right. I've never written a song, so bear with me. All right. Yeah. When I was just Miss Tossig and you were just Mr. B, I thought you were cute, but I didn't know what you thought of me. And all along, God had written our song. He knew each verse by heart. I'd want to know what's ahead, but he just said, we're getting to that part. So I was still Miss Tossig and you were still Mr. B. I'd panic and freeze up every time you'd come talk to me. God probably smile when he'd see you and me trying to act all suave and cool. When I think of back then, I have to grin and say, I'm sure glad God you rule. So the ice began to break between me and Mr. B. A best friend in you I soon began to see. We'd share our inside jokes while other folks prayed that we would get together. And the good Lord above gave 2 thumbs up in love. He'd been planning this since forever. Well, I was happy as a clam peeing buds with Mr. B. Still, when you asked me out, my heart screamed, finally. And I've loved every minute, every moment with you in it. You're God's gracious gift to me. You're hilarious and sweet, and I think it's pretty neat how you make me feel so safe and so free. Now in a minute here, I'll get to be Mrs. B. Or Mrs. Booznitz if you prefer. They both sound pretty good to me. I can't wait to start our life. I'm thrilled to be your wife. I think it'll be a blast. I thank God for today when I get to say that you're mine and I'm yours at last. Now I'm wrapping up this tune that I wrote for Mr. B. But the one God composed will play on for eternity.
Let us pray.